From the beginning, we were wrong, and only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae folk. But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen, terrible and deadly. Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathen. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
What do you think this one is then? Alpha? Dorado? Could even be a Jotun. Always a surprise, eh, Garan?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
Okay, hello YouTubers. Benign Chaos here. And it is, what, 1:40 right now in the morning? Everyone's asleep at my house, so what am I doing? I am playing a new game, Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. And very much living up to my self-imposed title of the Unfocused Gamer, as I have so many games that I have not finished yet. But, I figured I might as well start this. Now, if this were an MMO, like they had originally planned for it to be, I would pick a guy. But seeing as it's not like I'll be posing as a girl to anyone, and if I'm going to have to stare at a character, it might as well be something pleasing to look at. So, boom. And that. I tried the demo of this. I'm basically picking what I picked for the demo. Yeah. It's not going to be exactly the same. Something like that. What do we want to do? Oh boy. But I'm pretty excited to try this. I only tried the demo briefly. Very, very briefly. But I've also tried, or I have Skyrim. And to be honest, I'm not a big fan of it. and based on the demo, this is more up my alley. So I'm pretty excited to be playing this one. But feel free to flame me or whatever if you think that Skyrim is the best thing. Actually, no, don't flame me. I want to hear what you guys have to say about Skyrim versus Reckoning. Let me know in the comments. This might be a long video, so as you're watching, feel free to type something in, because I want to know what you guys think. Oh, yeah. But to me, this kind of epitomizes the difference between a PC game and a console game, at least based on what I've played so far. This game very much strikes me as a console game, whereas, well, I'm losing my words now. It's too late. No jewelry. Where Skyrim strikes me very much as a PC game. What tattoo do I want? I want one on the cheek. Yeah. Like so. That'll work. Something dark. Kind of like this. It's only like slightly visible. Kind of. Okay. 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 Why is square confirmed? That's interesting. Okay, there's my very pretty character.
Looks like one of the Dockhofar women. Held up pretty good too. Alright then, make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name her, I think we're done. Put her with the others.
Yeah, what did I name her? Oh, excuse me. Oops. Something like that. That might be exactly what I named her. It's her name from now on. But yeah, I have such good ideas because
Well,
it's
that's it for you, then.
1:45
Well,
now,
up next
and I
time.
have to be up early tomorrow to work. But this is how I do stuff. It's my plan. Oh my god. Ooh, get up. Oh, I'd be freaking out. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Her panting is a bit strange. Yikes. Anyway, I don't know if I'll be doing full Let's Play of this. It depends on how the views do. But I figured I might as well get at least one video up of me doing this. And then see what happens from there. But I still have Dark Souls to finish and Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. And I know I'll finish Zelda eventually, but I need the help of YouTube as motivation to finish Dark Souls, because I'm not so good with, let me just take it, so good with finishing tough games. I'm kind of a wimp like that. You're not going to see me look at all the dialogue options in these videos, assuming there will be multiple videos. Probably didn't need to do that. But Now equipped. Square is attack. Oops.
They're all over. Run!
Break stuff, even though it hasn't told me I can do this yet. But this is one of the perks of being a gamer / playing the demo. Oh my god, he was eating some guy. Ouch. What a jerk. Die! They look kind of like naked mole rats with these, like, fleshy scars on them. What? Who's telling me to do what now? Where in the what? Who? Where? Why? Show yourself! Obviously I can't talk too loud. There are people sleeping upstairs. So I will have to rein in my enthusiasm vocally. I'm sure my text-based friend, or rather text-based alter ego, will be quite vocal during these videos.
You! Up there! Please help me! Please!
Oh, to dodge, circle. Ouchies. Boom. Sweet. Take all. Uh-oh, dialogue.
Thank you. If you hadn't come along,
I've heard people complaining about the or not the dialogue. Well, yeah, the dialogue and the voice acting in this game, but I don't mind it so far.
You're alive!
I mean, it's not super convincing, but it's not like god awful.
You died. I don't know how or even where, but your body was remade in the Well of Souls, and somehow it worked. The well restored your soul to your body, and it worked. We must get you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions for you. Professor Formerus Hughes.
Yes,
The
yes.
Well of Souls is his life's work. The Tuatha are coming
So
into the
earlier
lower
I was comparing this to Skyrim and what I thought of the two of them. Now, the reason that I'm more inclined to play this and like it, I think, what? Oh yeah, goodbye. What? Sorry, it's so hard for me to talk and play at the same time. I have such a small mind, I guess. No cranial capacity whatsoever. I should probably equip this too. But, I feel like these two games come at looking at gameplay basically from very different angles. Skyrim is very much, well, it's kind of hot. Okay. Yeah, Skyrim was very much about all the different places you could go, all the different people you could talk to, things like that, and more about the journey in the terms of the role playing. Whereas Kingdoms of Amalur so far strikes me very much as a enjoy the actual gameplay, and it makes me realize that I'm more of an action gamer than an American style, or not American, a Western style RPG player, because when I play a game, what I really want to do is I want to enjoy controlling the character. When I remember when Zone of the Enders, the second runner, was first coming out, I saw an interview with some person. Oh, no monsters. Yeah, I read an interview, and they said that one of the goals behind making that game was to make it so that the player enjoyed controlling Jehuti, the main character's robot. And so they put all these little details into Jehuti. Essentially, they made parts of it glow. They gave it all sorts of different abilities. They let you do all sorts of different things. You could pick up enemies, pick up pieces of the stages, and it made it fun to play. You weren't, like, you obviously had a goal in mind while you were playing, but it was also fun to just play and beat up on the bad guys. And I feel like that's the kind of thought that this game is also taking, whereas Skyrim is very different. It's not like that, because I don't see that same level of detail put into the things like the combat. And again, I do want you guys to tell me in the comments what you think about this, because I realize that I'm not going to have everyone on my side with this. But the combat in Skyrim, I felt, was very lacking. I know lots of people that I've talked to that really like the game tell me, oh, you can dual wield, you can choose what you put in each hand, you get so much freedom in combat.
Do you hear something?
Oh, jeez, what the heck? Oh. L1 is block. Oh. Now I'm getting so distracted. Cannot act and think excuse me, at the same time.
You're going to need more than just that sword.
I am?
That one had a bow. Get
Oh, this confused me in the demo. I thought he was talking about one of these two, but he's like way over here. I ran in circles for so long. Okay, cool. Geez, I'm never gonna finish my thought at this rate. How do I change weapons? Never gonna answer me.
Best shoot them before they see us.
Oh, sweet. If you are going to play this on PC, make sure you have a controller. I will tell you that. Because this is I think this game is really meant for a controller. I didn't do so well when I tried a keyboard and mouse when I played the demo. Anyway, I did not find the combat at all satisfying in Skyrim. Mind you, I haven't gotten that far, but one of my main problems, and I'm sure a lot of people have this problem, or this issue rather, with Skyrim, is that the hit detection, maybe that's the wrong word, but I'll use it anyway, the hit detection in Skyrim is not good. It's really quite abysmal, in my opinion. Oh, what, can I pick that up? No, can't. Okay. Rusty leg plates. What the hell are leg plates? But I couldn't.
Daggers are deadly if you catch an enemy unaware.
Oh yes, daggers. That is for my class of character.
Speed more than makes up for their size.
I'm really not paying attention to what I'm doing right now. Not so much as equipment and stuff like that, but yeah, when I hit an enemy in Skyrim, I could never really tell. If you say so, buddy. I was never really sure if I hit anybody, and I found this problem to be especially prevalent when facing undead characters that didn't really bleed. They just kind of spewed dust everywhere. That was awesome. And my gnome friend just stands there. You idiot. It's like, I cut in half. Oh no, it's a gnome, right? He would be short. Foolish me. yeah, I couldn't tell if I was hitting characters or not. They didn't react particularly well. Sometimes if you did hit them, they wouldn't fall to the side. And there were very few graphical flares when fighting. And I mean, I know a lot of people say, oh, graphics aren't everything, it's all about gameplay or whatever, stuff like that. And normally I would agree for the most part, but I don't think it's really possible, at least to say for everybody, that graphics are completely unimportant, because I simply don't think that's true. I think they can very nicely complement what's going on gameplay-wise.
Only respond in the presence of magic.
R1.
Perhaps there is more to you than it seems.
Oh, that's a pretty good way to do it.
What are
I don't know, what am I? Why don't you tell me?